Greetings, welcome. Hey, we haven't made a video in a long time. This is the third time I'm trying to record this video actually because I was having audio issues. And I have a meeting in a few minutes. So I wanted to get this out of the way. You haven't seen us make videos because I was in Wisconsin and, still healing, still doing the cancer healing thing. I guess we'll do a post on that. The CT scan from a few weeks ago showed more progress. The tumor continues to be reduced. We have no more inflammation. Still lots of pain from the vent. And I don't know why I even have a vent yet. So we're trying to figure that out with the doctors right now. But very soon I could be going into surgery to start reversing some of this, taking out the tumor, reversing the ostomy. It's going to take months. There's still lots of recovery time that I'm not looking forward to. But God is healing me, and I'm taking special things for that. I can't talk about those on YouTube or Facebook. I do post more of it on Rumble and X, as well as our forum. So if you go to oldwayon.com and click on forum, you can make a free profile. You can see all of the things that I'm trying and things I'm doing and where I'm getting them from and that kind of stuff. So we can help each other out, help others with things like this. But I can't talk about it because, again, the big media stuff is still censored. So freedom is not free here. Went up to Wisconsin, picked up Link. He did some work for Grandma and his uncle on some rental properties, painting, maintenance, lawn care, that kind of stuff. And then I visited with my parents. Jess had to stay home because when I was doing my cancer stuff, she used up all her PTO and to be with me and support me. So she couldn't make it back home, which sucks. But this new job that we're trying out now for me, if it works out, it could be a game changer, guys. We could have a new career. Hopefully my wife could have the option to leave her job and we could go explore more. So Old Way On could actually explore old things, and histories and that kind of thing. So yeah, hopefully we can get that done. I'm going to go ahead and put some video that we shot here. So let's watch some of that now. The things I miss most about Wisconsin, the tranquil beauty of Lake Michigan and all of the natural resources in the state. It is so peaceful in the morning. Just amazing. Link went with Eric and Jenny to the 4th of July fireworks down at the Yacht Club. It was a great fireworks show as usual. Then I met with my pastor, Pastor Chris, and we did some Bible study and catching up on the beautiful Sheboygan River. Next we went over to Dave's Jeeps and 4x4s. Our friend Dave has a new shop and it is quite a bit bigger than his old shop. Dave is a master mechanic when it comes to putting on everything from lifts and tires to doing motor swaps. He is everything's Jeep. Dave's Jeeps and 4x4s. Definitely one of the best builders in the Midwest. We then started working on embroidery, went to the office, and my brother Adam and I worked on putting together some new scrubs for my new adventure here. And we both kind of fumbled our way through it, but we got it out. We figured it out. Then we went to the shop. We went to the barn and rode around on the UTVs a little bit and got some things to bring back to Arkansas. We still have quite a bit of stuff in Wisconsin that we have to either get rid of or bring down here. So every time we go up, we take a little bit more back.
Careful, there's a hole here.
And that's my mom for you. She's a hamster. Link doing a good job there. Then we went over by our friend Rob's house. Haven't been there since he built the new place, middle of Wisconsin. Had some cool old cars. Met with some old friends. Played some games. Had some brats and hamburgers. And it was just a really good time. Haven't seen these guys in a long time, many, many years. And it was just a delight to see everybody coming together, happy, healthy, and having a great time. Got out some of the motorcycles, ripped around back there for a while. Then back in Sheboygan, we found a farm store. This was new as of August. And so we took some pictures and shared with our local community. All of us are very passionate about buying local and trying to support local farmers. So, I usually take pictures of the price lists and stuff and then send them out through our signal groups and that kind of thing in that area. So really a delight. They turned their milk house into that. So next up we had looked at getting a small motorhome and wanted to, as we were heading back from Wisconsin, Link and I stopped in St. Louis and we checked out a few models. The thing that's really difficult with this is finding a motorhome that can haul enough weight. So small enough and affordable enough, but yet can haul, 15 to 25,000 pounds so that we could put the Jeep, the ATVs, something on the back, hauling an enclosed trailer, that sort of thing. So still trying to figure it out. We're way early in the process, but I think it's probably going to be one of those things where we're going to have to either get a different house in Wisconsin or get a motorhome. But we're doing the old way on stuff. I think staying extended visits, we're going to need a motorhome of some sort or RV. Jess and I have lived most of our lives with an RV, either with truck and trailer or, tents or whatever. But we got to get back into it again as we help more people and visit more family practices, chiropractors, pharmacies, that kind of thing. So we're going to need some reliable transportation and something to carry our toys and something we can stay in so we can get back to family more often. Enough. This couch does that. These are two recliners.
Yes, no, it's heated theater seating. Recliners,
Okay.
heated massage. Okay. This will open up here. Okay. Into a bigger U-shaped dinette, and this would convert down into a bed.
Okay.
Kind of flexible in that you can spin this however you want.
Okay.
If you want to turn it in a different direction. Okay. A big deal for motorhomes is when you're driving the thing, you want it to be as quiet as possible, right?
Yep.
Okay. Shades and windows have created a lot of noise in motorhomes for a lot of years. They finally got it figured out. Okay. These are in a trap.
Yep.
They don't rattle. You have day shades and night shades. It's one of the coolest shade systems I've seen in an RV. It's a lot quieter driving this than it is with those day-night shades rattling around, or the MCD roller shades that have that hard plastic on the bottom. It's hitting against something, whether it's up or down.
I have experienced that. One air conditioner or two? Two. All right. One large deep sink.
Diesel generator.
What size?
6,000 watt.
And convection oven microwave.
Yep.
Induction stovetop.
Power tower that's going to pop over here, just like right here.
Okay.
That's your charging station, rather. That's your power tower.
Decent amount of storage. Mostly residential-ish style fridge.
12-volt refrigerator.
12 volt. 12 volt and LP or just?
No, just 12
Just
volt.
12 volt. Okay.
Yeah. You have jacks on the motorhome.
Okay.
Okay. You also have solar on the motorhome.
Okay.
Panel on the rooftop charge controller here.
It has the panel on there already, or
Yes.
is it okay?
Yeah, it's a 200 watt panel that's already on there.
All right. Is there a washer dryer prep or?
It's already in
And
there.
they're in there, single combo unit. Okay, yeah, our Cyclone had that.
Okay, tankless hot water heater now too, so it's unlimited hot water.
Okay.
Okay, which is pretty awesome right here. You also have an auto gen start feature, which you can set that by temperature, voltage, timer, any of that to kick the generator on and off.
So we're about an hour away from home, and lo and behold, wouldn't you know it, I hit a piece of metal, got a flat tire on the rear passenger side of the brand new tires. So Link and I went to work, swapping out to the small spare, finding the local filling station, getting, plugging it back up, putting the tire back on, and making it back home. So you see, I really didn't film a lot lately. I mean, we're cutting grass, we are harvesting some tomatoes, the sunflowers are almost done, the bees are doing very well, still trying to build that first hive. I want to get a few more hives, but I want to plant some more wildflowers, stuff that can bloom, all 4 seasons. And down here, the winter season for stuff that won't bloom is really a small window. It's like January-ish, maybe a little bit of February. But there are some really cold hardy plants that we could get near the bees to help them survive. And on those warm days, they could make it happen. So 1 hive is good for right now. But again, I got a meeting here coming up in a few minutes, so I'm going to have to cut this one short. Sorry I don't have a lot, but we are really going to be doing a lot on the website. So make a profile on oldwayon.com in the forum area. Make a free profile. You'll get our newsletter. You'll get the information. We're going to be posting a lot of recipes. We do have some Bible study stuff up there. We do have some communication stuff, and we're putting how to do stuff independently and work together as a community to be resilient. Should the world fall apart, how small communities work together to keep each other safe and surviving and thriving. So our goal at the Old Way On channel is to promote that. Small communities that can do almost everything together, kind of like Amish communities do, but without the absence of technology. Using radios and electronics and solar off-grid, transportation. We'd love to do stuff on horseback and that kind of stuff, but we still are going to need motorcycles and cars and the UTVs and stuff and the boats. It's all fun. It's we want to be able to utilize those fun things and share them. So again, if you haven't joined us, hit like, hit subscribe, share with your friends and family. This channel is going to talk about some of the hard stuff, more so on X and Rumble, but we'll touch bases on YouTube and Facebook, but we won't go into details on that kind of stuff. Current events, we might do some current event stuff. We'll be doing some blogs. So we're bringing in Hardin Homestead as well as Barn to Villa and Old Way On. All of our series of blogs that we've done, we still have them. We're just going to reformat them into series under Old Way On. And so we'll have years of podcasts on the website as well as your favorite streaming podcast provider. We're on 15 or 20 different podcast sites, and we want to keep doing that. There's a lot of windshield time that we have, or time in the garden, and those are great times to hit record and do some audio recordings and talk about some things without video or with video. Sometimes they're audio, sometimes they're audio and video. The studio, we still got to do a lot of work on the barn. We got to make it so that we can be out there. Right now it's 100 degrees in the studio and it's unusable for long periods of time. So we got to, get that done too. So lots of buildings still going to be done. We got the 2-bed, 2-bath. We got the commercial kitchen we're still working on. We got the solar. We decided to go off grid. I'm not going to hook up anymore to the grid. We're going to put in 440 in here, and the co-op is raising prices. Electric prices are going through the roof. I'm just going to build a solar system that is so freaking robust, it can power this thing 3 times over. I know how to build battery arrays. I know how to do solar chargers. I know how to keep those battery arrays safe from fire. And those are things we're going to talk about on Old Way On. It's not super old, but it's on. So if that's kind of stuff you want to see, we'll do some exploration. Sure, the 4x4 motorcycle stuff are going to be on different channels typically, but if we do some history stuff, it will be posted here on Old Way On. So like, share, subscribe, give us a comment. We love comments. The algorithm loves comments. We have really been sucking lately with our following, and I apologize for the inconsistent nature of my posting, dealing with cancer and healing and trying to find a job in a way that my wife can get options to get out of her job if she needs to, because, you know, hostile work environment things. We'll talk more about them in future videos, but we're dealing with a lot of stuff here, guys, and it's hard. And, you know, some of this stuff we're going to keep private, but not much, you know. So join us, help us cope, share our joys, half our pains. Together, that's what we can do. Thanks for watching, and we hope you subscribe, and we'll keep watching. And also share your videos and our links, because then we watch you too. So if we're not subscribed to, we'll subscribe and start watching. Okay. God bless. See ya.